So sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry, so sorry. Welcome back to Dancing on Ice at the movies, where we've got the best seats in the house. You said you didn't want any.
Next up, and it's a part she was born to play. Tell us more, Danniella Westbrook.
On Sunday, Danniella skated well, was second on the leaderboard, but found herself in skate-off.
You have to skate again.
All I could worry about when I was in the skate-off was, I really don't want to let you down, I don't want to let my family down. And there's a lot of people that have voted for me, and I didn't want to let them down either.
Emily goes home. Danniella skates next week.
I'm over the moon to be here another week. We have got Grease, Summer Nights, one of my all-time favourite movies.
Summer days drifting away.
Growing up as a kid, you know, at stage school, my dream part, the part I always wanted to play, never got to do. And now I'm doing it on Dancing on Ice, so I think it's just going to be wicked. I love it.
But love for Grease isn't enough to get Danniella through the difficult routine.
Panicking.
I think at this point, Danniella is still concentrating and focusing on the steps that she's struggling with, and I'm not seeing the real Sandy character yet.
To help her find her character, Danniella returns to the stage school that kick-started her career.
It was great to see Danniella today. We were working on a Grease workshop. It was lovely to show her what we were doing and then get her involved.
So what do I need to do?
Smiling.
She's very pretty. Innocent. I thought today's really helpful because you get so bogged down with the training side of it that you have to find the performance from somewhere.
I think Danniella has to lose herself totally in the character and just be Sandy.
So I hope on Sunday night I can skate out, do Sandy justice and do my old school justice too.
Skating to Summer Nights from the movie Grease. Please welcome onto the ice Danniella Westbrook and Matthew Gonzalez.
Was a very nice romantic story. Danniella, prim and proper as Miss Goody Two Skates tonight. It's not a role she's used to playing. But looking sugar sweet in that bubblegum pink costume, that's the spinning donut, but then went into a sit on the knee combination. the swimming lift, followed by rotating kicks and a jeté leap. This is a half drape, which is then followed by a cradle, and then the element, the spin, into a low float spin finish. 24 has been her highest score. Karen 4, Nikki 3.5, Jason 4, Emma 4, Robin 4. That gives her a total of 19.5.
Thank you, Tony. 19.5 is a good score. How do you feel it went?
You know, the competition's getting hardest. You know, I think it went okay. I couldn't get my leg out of the float... Sorry, I can't speak. A float spin very well today. It went okay in rehearsals, just didn't hit it tonight. And, you know, that's just ice skating, isn't it?
Why is that, do you think?
Because I couldn't see very well, Philip.
Really?
I was about that close to the ice.
Yeah.
Where's your knee? Where's my knee?
A spin okay?
Yeah, it was okay. You know, it's hard. This is hard. People watch it at home think it's easy, and every week's harder. These guys don't give us it easy. They make it hard. So.
Especially at this stage of the competition as well. It gets tougher every week, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. We are pushing everyone, and you know, some people are more suited to certain elements. You know, some people were happier with the jump, some happier with the spin. I know you struggled a little bit with the spin this week, but you did a really good job out there, and you were a great Sandy.
Thank you very
You
much.
finally got to play Sandy.
I did. Yeah.
Let's see what the judges have to say. Holly?
Karen, last week Danniella got a 22, so it's a little bit of a backward skate for her tonight.
You know, there are strengths and weaknesses in the routine. Your strengths are you totally commit to the character. There was a lot of good footwork in that. The weaknesses was the spin was only 1.5 rotations, and the end of the last spin, like you know. So there's little things there that brought the mark down for me, but otherwise, it was a good performance.
Thank you. Robin?
Yep. No, I thought after last week you were going to be a lot more tentative, and this afternoon in the dress rehearsal I thought, oh, she's gone. She's not going to be able to deliver that confidence that we've seen from week 1 with you. And it's not that the scores are going down. You are all skating so much better that Jane and Chris are giving you more difficult material. The footwork sequence is more difficult, so it's more challenging. Don't give up on yourself. Not yet.
Thank you.
Thank you. Emma?
First of all, you did something every little girl dreams of tonight, skating, wearing pit, you just look gorgeous. But, you know, as you said, the solo spin wasn't confident, didn't really execute it very well tonight. You know, and again, I kind of missed that spot. Please don't let last week put you off. You know, you are a strong skater, you're a strong performer. We want to see that again.
Thank you, judges.
Is there an element of that? Do you think that last week did knock your confidence and put you off?
Last week was hard. I mean, I was in the skate off. I could hear my little girl crying. My husband's been away. It's been quite consuming this week, but I've tried my hardest, and there's no way I was going to let Matt down. So
well,
I did the best I could.
Well done, you. Okay, well, if you don't want this star to have a role in our skate off again, then vote for her when the lines open at the end of the show. Danniella and Matthew.